Right now, Bitcoin's just not very interesting. It's not doing anything. It's very, very steady. It's sitting around 97, 96,000. Hasn't done anything for 6 weeks. And that's Bitcoin. But part of being a Bitcoiner is you don't trade your Bitcoin. Do not go into Cardano. Do not go into Ethereum. You may play around a little bit in Solana, but I would say really you have something that's perfect money, which is Bitcoin, which is going to do fantastic over a long period of time. Just guaranteed to do absolutely fantastic. Everything else is kind of risky.
The Bitcoin market feels stagnant, and altcoins look more tempting than ever. But most of them, they're traps. Bitcoin will still be the strongest asset when the hype fades, just as history has shown. That's the message from Wall Street veteran and mathematician Fred Krueger. According to Krueger, Bitcoin is the only asset that truly matters for long-term financial security. Everything else? It's a gamble. While altcoins might have moments, they come with risks that most people underestimate. Bitcoin remains the safest store of value, the most reliable way to preserve and grow wealth over time. Make sure to stick around until the end of the video as Fred Krueger breaks down the risks of meme coins and altcoins, and why you might need to rethink your financial strategy if you're holding any of them.
For long-term savings, there's only one coin that you really ever need to buy, which is Bitcoin. It is the store of value. If you're going to put your money away in something for over a year, make it Bitcoin. Do not go into Cardano. Do not go into Ethereum. You may play around a little bit in Solana, but I would say really you have something that's perfect money, which is Bitcoin, which is going to do fantastic over a long period of time. Just guaranteed to do absolutely fantastic. Everything else is kind of risky. And so you have this sort of spectrum, right? At the other extreme, we have meme coins. Okay? Now, meme coins are not investments. Now, what I say by that is, if you put your money in a meme coin and you go to sleep for a year and you wake up, you will not have any more money. Most probably, right? Most probably you wait a year, your meme coin goes to zero. Okay. But that's okay. That's part of what meme coins are, right? Meme coins are kind of a cultural phenomena that happens for a brief period of time, and then it's not worth anything. Okay. You may get lucky and you may get in one of these cultural moments that actually kind of Doge. There are a few of these things that sort of just, for whatever reason, have kind of percolated out into something that's going to probably be worthwhile. I mean, Doge will probably be worth something 10 years from now. Just like Litecoin still has value. It's sort of a meme coin in a way. Like, nobody uses it, has no utility of any kind. It's just kind of there. So that's the way I see meme coins. I'm not as experienced as some of you, but I'm a really fast learner. And I'm pretty quantitative and I'm very mathematical. And I've already gone through all the math of the bonding curves and everything and all this stuff. So the way I look at meme coins, I just want to give you my perspective on them, right? So the way I look at it is, it's a game, right? So it's a game and you come into this game and the game starts when somebody, somewhere, right, starts one of these coins, right? So they're going to start this coin off. They're going to throw a little Solana into it right at the beginning. Usually it's somewhere between 1 Solana and, 20 Solana, right? And what you will see is that the price that you get your Solana goes from the very beginning to the end, right? That price curve, you sort of think, well, that price curve seems like it goes up a lot, right? And you're looking at the market cap and it goes up quite a bit from the beginning. But in terms of price, it's not actually going up that much. Not actually even doubling from the very beginning to the end. It's going up about 60%. And then we have this very sort of bizarre bonding phenomena, right? Where the price just, once it migrates to radium, it will go up by 10x, right? So we're kind of around $80,000 in price, and we're around $20,000 in price, and then we go to basically about 100 grand, right? It takes 83 SOL to get to bonded, right? And so we're going to go up. We're going to go up 5x. There's a lot of people have an incentive now to dump, but then after that, other people, they can play that the coin's going to go up from there because the dumping is done. So this is part of the game, and everybody can play the game. And, in many cases, the game ends in one day. I don't think that people have long-term projects for any of these things. I think they're kind of all just kind of meaningless cultural things. And they have value for a moment, and they might eventually have value, right? They might have value ultimately. And so what's the goal? Well, kind of the goal is to kind of define the next fart coin, to kind of get that next coin that actually can last. And look, that's a huge lottery ticket, right? And I think, to me, this is a game. So I just don't put it in now all my Bitcoiner co-coach, they're like, well, Fred, these things are all bad and and you know what? Nobody's saying that these things are investments, right? Nobody's saying that you should put your life savings in Fartcoin. At least I'm not saying it. Now, maybe somebody's saying stupid coin and Fartcoin are great long-term investments. I certainly am not saying that. Are people going to get sick of meme coins? Probably. There's probably going to be some variation on meme coins at some point. But, for now, we're probably still not at peak meme coins, right? I think we're going to, we still got some juice left in the meme coin world. So I find it fun, especially during the period where Bitcoin's not doing anything. I'm going to find it kind of more fun. Bitcoin goes to 200,000. I'm kind of back to cheering on Bitcoin more a little bit because I got so much Bitcoin. And, at the end of the day, this is fun, but it's peanuts for me.
Fred Krueger sees meme coins as cultural fads. Fun, unpredictable, and sometimes profitable in the short term, but ultimately doomed to fade. Most people who put money into them will see it vanish over time. Unlike Bitcoin, a proven store of value, meme coins are designed to entertain rather than sustain wealth. They are more like horse races, where the odds are stacked against you, and the house always wins. Krueger advises against putting serious money into meme coins, stating that if you wake up a year later, chances are your meme coin holdings will be worthless. While they can be entertaining and even lucrative for a short time, they lack real utility and staying power. Those who chase them for quick gains often end up with nothing, while Bitcoin remains the only asset with long-term security and real financial significance. It is the only asset that has consistently held its value over time, making it the safest choice for long-term savings. If you must dabble in meme coins, do so with money you're willing to lose, but real financial security comes from stacking Bitcoin, not chasing hype. Let's return to Fred Krueger as he shares more valuable insights.
This is a meme cycle, just like 2021. This is kind of a cycle. And I think the fact that these meme coins exist, and they're kind of fun. I mean, they are fun. They're entertaining, And I think the fact that that's happening is going to get so many people into Solana, and it's going to get them into crypto. And they're going to start dealing with seed phrases and wallets and self-custody, and they're backing up their seed phrases because, you can lose your seed phrase on Solana just like you can lose your seed phrase on Bitcoin. So you start having to learn how to back it up and even use hardware wallets. And I don't know really too much about Solana multi-sig solutions, but, if I had more Solana, I would probably learn about that. And you can find out any of these questions now with AI. So if you don't know something, you just go to Grok, go to OpenAI and start asking and having a conversation with it. It's like having a conversation with the smartest person on the planet. So you can learn about anything, That was my view on meme coins versus Bitcoin. Now there's this middle zone. A middle zone is dangerous, right? So middle zone is Ethereum, it's layer ones like Cardano, it's Solana in there, right? My view on that is I think there's going to be one winner. And I'm coming to the view that it's going to be Solana, not because it's necessarily perfect. Okay, Solana has some problems that I can see. The biggest problem it has is that it's not a deterministic blockchain. What that means is you're not guaranteed. When you do something, you don't get a confirmation that it was done or not, right? It's sort of like, well, might be done, probably it's done. And so there's a lot of failure in Solana, right? So actually at sort of peak lows, it's only like 90% of the transactions actually go through. So they just try again, sort of a brute force approach to life. But having said that, I do think that Solana, with these meme coins, this is going to just, if this thing continues another 6 months to a year, I mean, everybody's going to be on Solana, right? Everybody.
Fred Krueger suspects meme coins will drive more people into Solana, much like Instagram's filters or Twitter's early celebrity users helped those platforms explode. The fast, frictionless experience of trading meme coins on Solana has impressed him, and he believes this trend will onboard countless new users into crypto, teaching them about wallets, self-custody, and security. However, he warns that the middle ground, Ethereum, Cardano, and other layer ones, could be the riskiest place. Krueger's becoming convinced that Solana will emerge as the dominant smart contract platform, not because it's perfect, but because it works well enough and has captured the most attention. Still, while Solana might be the place for speculation and short-term hype, Krueger stands firm that Bitcoin remains the only true long-term store of value. Memcoins may be fun, and Solana may be fast, but Bitcoin is what secures financial freedom over time. Do you agree with him? Share your thoughts in the comments. Remember, if you want guidance through cryptocurrency's exciting but sometimes unpredictable world, our daily 5-minute crypto newsletter is here to help. Don't pass up the chance to stay updated and make informed choices in the crypto market. The link is in the description below. Anyway, guys, I hope you all enjoyed today's video and that it gave you some value. I'll see you all at the next one, and as always, all the best.